Hello, this is Craig from Bitzbox.co.uk. In this video, I'm going to be reviewing 2016 from sort of our point of view about our channel and business, etc. Also from talking about miniatures. So any miniatures what have came out this year that I've quite liked, ones that I've painted and enjoyed painting, especially the bigger stuff. So I'll be talking about that a little bit, and then anything else what springs to mind. I haven't really planned this too well, I will admit. Also, excuse all the mess behind me, I'm redecorating, so a lot of crap's been just thrown in here for now. So yeah, I'll start by talking about the channel. So the channel's popularity has really grown over the past year. We've put out loads more videos than we have done previously, and hopefully that trend will continue, and into the new year we'll put out a lot more. We've got a few stuff planned. Nothing sort of set in stone just yet, but there will be more stuff coming. I was hoping I could film a couple more painting tutorials during my time off, but redecorating has just took over my life for the last few days. But I've still got the weekend and Monday left. I'm filming this on the 30th of December, and this will either go up later today or tomorrow. So yeah, I'm hoping to be done with the decorating by the end of the day. Okay, so anyway, yeah, enough about that. Let's talk about the channel. So I'm just going to briefly just go over a few things that we've seen this year. I don't want to ramble on too much about the channel. I'm quite interested in just talking about miniatures and stuff, which I'll be doing later in the video. So yeah, it's been a great year for the channel. We've had a lot of Halo Fleet Battle stuff, which I know we've had a lot of subscribers because of that. And it is unfortunate that there probably won't be a lot more Fleet Battle stuff. J-Mac was in charge of that, and he did an absolutely amazing job. Put out so many videos for us. But he doesn't really play it that much now, and to be honest, no one sort of around here actually plays it. So yeah, it's hard to sort of just find people to film games for it. So I do quite enjoy the Halo Ground Command game, and I've still got my stuff, and I plan to get more, so we'll see a bit of that. But yeah, we had loads of content for that. I did a painting tutorial series for Fleet Battles and Ground Command, which I really enjoyed doing. Especially the Covenant stuff, they're so fun to paint. And when you've got an airbrush, you can really just make some really awesome looking ships. And of course, painting tutorials was something that I did start this year. I haven't really done any, apart from the odd one or two previously. But now I'm trying to put them out more frequently. They do take a while to film. A lot of that is drying time. But they do take a while, and I've got to get everything set up. I actually film them all behind here, but everything has to be set up to do that. So they are a bit of a pain to do, but I enjoy doing them. I like showing off my work. I don't claim to be the best painter in the world by any means. There's some fantastic painting tutorials on YouTube, will far eclipse anything that I ever do. That's not to say the standard that I do paint on my videos is my utmost highest standard. I just don't want to paint like to a really good standard on these videos, because I want them to be sort of simple, easy enough for people to follow along, especially new painters. You know, I find a lot of new painters will maybe watch these videos and learn from them a bit more than sort of more advanced people. I can do more advanced stuff with like glazes and stuff like that, and you know, really take my time and do really nice display standard. But in terms of filming it, it just takes so long, and you know, it could be too advanced for some people to follow. But maybe I'll do some more advanced stuff, and I'll have some more sort of just tabletop standard stuff. I like to just keep stuff to a tabletop standard, really. Most of my painting for like just rank and file stuff will be that sort of standard, and then I'll just sort of paint to a higher standard on the bigger stuff. And you know, anyone who watches this channel will know sort of the standard that our miniatures are at. You'd have seen enough battle reports and stuff like that, and I'm going to show off some of my favourite miniatures that I've painted this year as well, so you can see for yourself if I'm any good or not. But yeah, I'm still going to put out some painting tutorials. I know someone's asked me how I paint my Iron Jaws, and that is the next one I plan to do. It's just finding the time to do it. So yeah, I don't ramble on too much. Also, we had a Path to Glory campaign this year, which was really, really fun to do. Really, a lot of work, and it's a shame that it hasn't really produced the views that normal battle reports do. Just the standalone battle reports, they do quite well. They get a few thousand views and stuff. So there's one in particular which I'll talk about in a minute, which did really well. So yeah, it's a bit of a shame because we put a lot of work into the Path to Glory campaign, and we spent hours and hours filming some of these missions. But you know, they're there. If anyone wants to watch them, you can. With any campaign, you get quite a lot of views in the first sort of couple of missions, and then they sort of dwindle a bit. That's not to say the campaign is bad and people stop watching it. I think it's just that anyone wants to jump in, they're always going to jump in at the beginning rather than halfway through. So I think that's pretty much why you get that. So just looking through my videos to see if there's anything else talking about that we did this year. I did a few sort of miniature showcase videos, just showcasing my armies and that. Someone requested that, so I thought I'd do that. And they're just good little filler videos. I can film them really quickly. And again, some of the book reviews are really nice videos to film. Really quick and easy to do. I can just do them in one take. So things like White Dwarfs. Obviously we had the new format of a White Dwarf, and I'm sure there's the new one is out any day now as well. So every month I'm just going to look through the new White Dwarfs with you guys. I'll probably do more Codex reviews and sort of campaign book reviews. I did the Wrath of Magnus and the Traitor Legion supplement recently. I've got a really itchy nose, I apologise. They did quite well view-wise. I try and go through page by page and I talk through some relevant rules and that. I don't want to just gloss through them. I just don't see the point, really. So yeah, I like to try and sort of be a bit more thorough with some of these book reviews. Especially when it comes to rules and stuff, people like to hear what the rules for all the new stuff are. And, you know, I certainly would as well. Okay, so yeah, we also recently got a 360-degree camera, which I actually have here. Bring it out. So this films in 360. I actually got a VR headset with my new phone, and I thought it was quite cool. And then I got this little camera to try some 360 stuff. Now obviously it's a bit gimmicky in that we won't just start filming videos in 360 all the time, but for bonus content and stuff, that could be a little cool addition to the channel. So I'm going to play around with that a lot more, and yeah, you'll probably start seeing a few sort of bonus content videos in 360, which is pretty fun. So yeah, and lastly on the channel, I just want to talk about the 1800 points match play Stormcast Eternals vs Ironjaws game. This is what we put out just after the General's Handbook was released, I think. Yeah, there's a few mistakes in it. Like all battle reports we do, there's always going to be mistakes. It's very hard to get every rule completely right. But, you know, it's great when people do point out mistakes to us, because that helps us sort of remember them, really. So, but yeah, that game came out just after the General's Handbook, and that just got so popular. It's our most popular video now, on 16,000 views as I read this, which is fantastic. If all our videos got that, then, you know, that'd be amazing. That'd probably generate a lot of ad revenue, which we barely get anything, and what we do get is just being pumped straight back into the channel. So terrain, you know, buying cameras like this. I've already spent so much on camera equipment, video editing software and that, you know. Obviously running Bitzbox, that's my main income stream, so, you know, whatever we get from YouTube, you know, I'm not going to pocket it. It's just going to go straight back into stuff we can use for the channel. So that's why we don't have a Patreon or anything at the moment. We have talked about doing a Patreon, which we might do in the future, but that'll literally just be to finance more terrain, basically. That's literally all we'd use it for, just to get more terrain and maybe some more miniatures to play around with. But, you know, between the guys you see on the channel, we all just have so many miniatures. We spend a lot of money on this hobby as it is, so we don't really care to spend much more on it, because we just don't have the time to paint everything. But yeah, it's something we might do in the future. So but we'll certainly never sort of push it. You get a lot of channels who really push their Patreon and spend about 3 or 4 minutes at the beginning of every video just babbling on about how you guys can give them money. It's like we don't want to be like that, you know. Everything will just be a bonus that we'll just spend on terrain and camera equipment. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna talk about the channel. In other sort of social media, I've started using Instagram a lot, showing off my miniatures, and that's a really great platform. If you guys paint a lot of miniatures and want to showcase them, I know it was sort of a norm to have a blog and stuff like that, but really I do have a miniature painting blog, and I just don't really use it now because you just get, Instagram's just so much better. You just get instant likes and comments and stuff, and a lot of people see your work just sort of straight like that. And you know, there's a good community of people on Instagram in this hobby, so there's some fantastic miniatures. You know, as well as sharing your own, you just browse for others. I'm probably just preaching to a choir here. I'm sure most of you know how Instagram works. So yeah, and our Facebook page has been doing really well. Wayne's been helping me with that. He's been fantastic, just sharing like every time a rumour hits or there's picture stuff, and he'll just whack them straight on the Facebook page. So that's fantastic. Obviously we have our own news on there as well, but things like that just really help boost popularity on the page, and it's interesting content. We all want to see what's coming out in the hobby, and I think that gives us a nice segue onto talking about the stuff what did come out in 2016. Now, of course, GW did a video going through everything that came out, so I'm not going to repeat that. But I'm also going to talk about some of the stuff that I've painted and what I've enjoyed seeing. And I sort of went through my Instagram page and looked at all the stuff I painted. I've actually painted 3 Primarch models this year. Fulgrim, Rupert Gilliman, and Conrad Curtis. I painted all 3 of them, which I didn't realise I'd done over this year. So hopefully in 2017 maybe I'll try and paint 3 more. I'm certainly going to paint 1 or 2. I am thinking Mortarion might be the next one I paint. So look out for them. You can follow us on Instagram, it's literally just Bitzbox. So also some other models that I'm quite proud of, and I'm probably going to film them on my rotating thingy-majiggy turntable and show them on this video. So yeah, I'm going to go through a few stuff that I've enjoyed that has been released this year. The Star Drake certainly was a fantastic model, and I've realised that most of the models and stuff that I've really enjoyed this year have been like large stuff, but the Star Drake was a really nice model to build and paint. I did a painting tutorial on how I did the membranes on the wings. I quite enjoyed sort of airbrushing them, making them all look nice, and I'm really happy with how this model turned out. Also, the Iron Jaws came out this year, and that prompted me to start an Orc army for Age of Sigmar, which I'm really proud of. There's still so much I want to do for that army, it's just finding the time. But Gordrak on War Crusher is certainly my favourite miniature from that range. Absolutely beautiful model. Absolutely joy to paint as well. I'm not sure if I followed GW's painting tutorial on it. I find that... I'll mute this. I do quite enjoy watching Duncan's videos, and for some of the larger stuff I do follow bits and pieces. I don't try and do them all by the letter, but certain things I do try and follow, and I think for the War Crusher I did. Obviously, Gordrak himself is wearing different armour. Also, the Mega Boss model is absolutely fantastic. Another one I really, really love. He's just huge. I didn't realise when he first came out that he's on a Dreadnought sized base, so it just shows you how huge this model is. Absolutely fantastic, and hopefully, obviously you can convert them up to 40k, but hopefully 40k orcs will follow this massive Iron Jaw sort of scale at some point, because they're fantastic. Yeah, also, I'm just scrolling through, Silver Tower came out, and I still haven't finished painting all my Silver Tower stuff, but I'm so close now. I've literally just got the 2 Skaven guys and that Priest guy left to do, so I've got like 3 models left to paint at Silver Tower, so you know, eventually I'll get there and that come out. 28 weeks ago. I painted the first miniatures from that. But yeah, obviously with these sets, there's just so many miniatures in them, and by the time you get halfway through them, something else comes out, which is just really nice. So, and I took a break from that to paint my Warhammer Giant for my Iron Jaws army. I converted this guy up. I want him to have a lion draped over his shoulders, and I want him to be carrying something ridiculous like a cart. So he's got like a chariot, bit of a chariot or cart, and he also has a barrel of beer in his hand, which I quite liked. I did see someone did a similar thing online, so it's not a unique idea. I can't take credit for that. So next I'm going to talk about my favourite model of the year, maybe my favourite model GW have ever released, and that is Alarielle. She is just, it's just such a great model, absolute joy to paint. I'm really happy with how the base turned out as well. Like I just made that out of like cork tiles and hot glue and stuff, and that just came out really well. Obviously I did a video on the iridescent effect. That was just something that I had in my mind as theory. I wasn't sure how it was going to come out at all. I literally just went with it and did it, and yeah, I'm really happy with how the effect turned out. It's just something different, and it's actually just really quick and easy to do. If you watch the video, you can see just how easy that effect is to do. It's ridiculous, really. So yeah, scrolling up through other stuff, the Death Watch came out this year, and I have a small little Death Watch army, and with my Death Watch I wanted to make every model completely unique and representative of his legion. So for example, there's a Harren Griffin model where I've made his backpack sort of look like a griffin. Scythes of the Emperor, he's carrying a big scythe. What else have I got? I don't know, also with some of them I just wanted to do sort of lesser known legions as well. So none of mine are really from the bigger legions. I've even got stuff from my custom legion which I haven't painted, the Emerald Aces. I haven't painted him yet. But there's a Bitzbox chapter guy there as well. Yeah, I can't even remember the names of some of these more obscure legions. There's I think is it Nova Dragons or something like that, I think they are. I can't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, some more sort of oh no, I think it's Halo Dragons actually, I think they might be called. So yeah, there's more sort of obscure chapters as well, which I find quite cool. And I do want to do more for my Death Watch, so maybe you'll see more for them in the future. So yeah, then I've sort of later on in the year, I started my all-female elf army. I did do a painting tutorial on the Dark Elf Sorceress. But I've painted quite a few other miniatures, including the Sorceress on Dragon, which came out really well. And then there's quite a few sort of female elf units. And I'm going to be converting up some other stuff to use with them, and hopefully that army you'll see in a future battle report. I just need to get a few battle line units together now. And for them I'm just going to do some female Glade Guard. So lastly, I'm going to talk about maybe one of the biggest releases of the year, and that is Magnus the Red. Really happy with how my Magnus came out. I wanted to do something different for his armour, so I went with a white rather than the silver. I just wasn't a fan of the silver, to be honest. So I did just white ivory colour, and I gave it like an oil wash of burnt umber. And then I just sort of highlighted it back up with white, and that sort of gave it this really nice sort of ivory look. Yeah, he's just an absolutely massive model. His wings are huge. Fantastic model. And yeah, not my favourite though. Alarielle is still my favourite, but Magnus is a very close second. So yeah, really, really enjoyed painting him. I'm currently working on a few other bits and pieces before I go back to doing some more Thousand Suns. I did buy one of each of the new stuff from the Thousand Suns release, and I've already painted up the Sorcerers. Next I'll be doing the Rubric Marines. But in the meantime I'm actually working on a couple of larger Forge World stuff for fantasy, including the Morngul, which is here. Ooh. I actually barely have anything for my Death Army, but I love the Morngul model. And I also have a colossal squig who somehow is attached to his base. I really don't know how those models stay on that base that well, but so I'm currently working on those two. I really thought I'd have a lot more time during my week off to get loads of stuff painted, but it just hasn't happened. I finished off my Gorchos and stuff earlier in the week, so they've been sitting on my desk for ages. I'm hoping to get a few games of that in at some point. So yeah, I'm not going to ramble on too much longer. This is just a little review of 2016. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoyed seeing some of my miniatures. I just wanted to show them off using the turntable really, and then I thought, well, I'll do a review of the year as well and sort of do it all in one video. I know a lot of channels do sort of turntable videos of their miniatures, and maybe that's something I'll start doing in the future for some as well, to show them off a little bit. But let me know what you guys think. I'm always happy to hear your guys' opinions. If there's anything you want to see on this channel, certainly leave a comment below. There's so much we want to do. I know there's only so much time we have, but we're always looking for new ideas and stuff that people find popular. And I do apologise again that Halo Fleet Battles probably won't be seen on this channel for a while. But you know, that's just how it is at the moment. The popularity of games, especially around here, they just go up and down. One month, one game will be massively popular, and all of a sudden, just no one will play it. And it's really just for GW games who are always sort of consistently, always there. Their popularity again will peak and trough, but there's always someone playing one of the two games. So and of course that's where there's obviously they're a lot more popular overall anyway, so you know, that's where the views are essentially going to be. But regardless of that, I just want to say thank you so much to everyone who supports this channel, and we've had a massive increase in subscribers over the last year as well, and that keeps going up, and the views keep going up, and it's just fantastic. We just do it because we enjoy doing it. We enjoy it a lot. It is fun to make videos, and it's great when people enjoy them. And you know, it's just great. It's just something different from selling bits all day, I can tell you that. When you spend most of your working days sorting out or cutting bits or sprues and getting orders out, you know, it does get tedious, and it's a nice break from all that. So yeah, it's something I enjoy doing, and it's something we'll certainly continue to do for the foreseeable future. So I hope you all have had a great 2016. I know it's been a terrible year for many reasons, but in the miniature wargaming industry, it's probably been one of the best, certainly. So yeah, I hope you all have a fantastic new year, and I hope you enjoy 2017 just as much or more so as this year, and I look forward to all the great miniatures that will be coming out this year. Obviously, we have no clue to what most of them will be, but if last year's anything to go by, I'm sure it'll be fantastic. So, thank you so much for watching. As always, you can like and subscribe if you wish, and I will see you all in the next video.